Parents fighting in the presence of their grown kids. Yes, they fight in the presence of their grown children, and children are like, oh gosh, now what is this that is erupting before us, before our eyes? These parents, both of them, are loved by their children. And these are not small children, guys. These are grown, children, youth, teenagers. Then an argument just erupts, and the father is very fast to rise up and hit the mother. Very fast to rise up and hit the mother. And you are there, and it was just a family discussion that was going on. Then an argument just crops up from nowhere. I'm talking about a really real thing that has happened, guys. Reality. An argument just erupts, and it comes from nowhere. And you are there as a family, all of you, grown people. In fact, the firstborn brother is married. The firstborn brother is married. Then there are some 3 other kids behind him. They are not small children. They are also in high school. It's only one who is in primary school. But a mother is accused of something by the husband, and then answers him, and then the husband is like, who is your father now? The husband is like, whom are you telling that? Rises up and slaps your mother in your presence. Then you know what? Hey, women went to Beijing. I tell you. This lady does not take that sitting down. She rises up and starts throwing plates and cups to your dad. And then the dad is like, come, I'm going to beat you. I'm going to beat you properly. Now you are there. Imagine you are grown up. You are grown men, and you are teenagers. So I'm being told these teenagers were dumbfounded. They didn't know what to do because they love both parents. But now here, the father has slapped the mother. And it's like the firstborn son could not hold it. He could not hold it up. So he goes for the father. And on holding the father by the hands like this, trying to hold the father, is still strong anyway. Still strong. Though the guy is the firstborn, he's about 18. No, he's married, so he's about, is he 23? I think he's about 23, but small-bodied. The father is mighty, though aging, but now you see, the boy just tries to hold the father, not with the intention of fighting him, but with an intention of stopping him from doing what he's doing. And the mother is like throwing plates, and they are now even hitting the son. They're hitting the son as the son tries to hold the father. What an ugly scene. Then you know what happened? Guys, please subscribe to this channel. You know what happened? The father later accuses the wife, the mother, Ati, you people have planned to beat me up with your son. This is a world where you need to tread very, very carefully. You see, this son was not having any intention of fighting the father. In fact, he did not even fight the father. All he tried to do is to hold the father so that he stops fighting. But then the father has now turned against the son because he did not even want the son to act in any way, and starts saying, oh, you people have ganged up. You, the mother and the son, have ganged up against me. So you want to beat me, both of you. What an ugly scene. So, guys, let me tell you, it never ended up very nicely because the mother couldn't take it lying down, and one of the cooking pots that she threw towards the father, it hit the son badly on the eye. And now, the son's eye is swollen. He had to be taken to hospital. And by who? Hey, let me tell you. The father sees the son is injured, and he says he doesn't care. And it was an urgent case. He needed medical attention immediately. So, the small ones, the younger ones, are the ones that ran call the neighbors to come and stop the fight and even take the brother to the hospital. Can you imagine? Why do parents fight? Why would their differences even spill up to the children? And here you hear the father even accusing the son of trying to, did you expect to hit my mom when I'm seeing and I just keep quiet, you kill her? That's what the son was asking. And I would ask the same. If my mother was to beat up my mom today, I will not allow him to do that. Whether I'm a lady or what, I'm a man, I will stop him. Because this is my mom you are hitting. This is my mom you are hitting. What is it? What do you want? Why do you hit her? And it was just a small argument that erupted and became a mountain. It became a volcano, guys. Avoid these situations. They bring differences in the family. They can even bring, these situations can even bring deaths. They can bring death. Somebody can die in the course of this, and it can be very ugly. It can be very ugly and messy. There's a politician who said that it is going to be very messy, very ugly, and very messy. Yes, it can be very messy because you are not going to hit my mom when I'm seeing because you are my dad. I love you equally. I love both of you. And also, I know the mom cannot rise up and hit the dad. So there is no way I would expect my mom to hit the dad so that I can say and vice versa. No, there is no woman who has ever challenged the man to a fight. Or is there? Guys, is there? Please drop down in the comment section and tell me, have you ever seen a woman who has challenged the husband to a fight? Physical fight. Rising up and trying to hit him? They mess women so much. They do things that are very bad, but women have never raised their hands towards them. But then they are very fast in slapping us, in hitting us, but they did it the wrong time when children are there, and it is very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. It didn't end up well because of the person who was hospitalized. Now we don't know what is going to happen to the eye, but we hear he was treated, but he was not discharged. He was treated but not discharged. Now when you hear your son is admitted in hospital because of what you did, you know me now, I'm not even accusing the mother. The mother is the one who threw the cooking pot, yes. But it is now, I'm accusing the father because he's the cause of all this. He's the one who started it all. In fact, the wife was just reacting. It was a reaction. But I don't think she should also have reacted that way. You know, let us also discuss. Do you think it is the proper way of reacting? Throwing pots and pans to somebody because he has hit you? I don't know. Please don't throw stones at me. What you do if somebody hit you? I don't know what reaction is, reflex or what. I don't know what would happen because I don't know how I would react. I don't know if I should just retreat and keep quiet or if I should throw things. I think I'm one person who would throw things. What about you? I would throw anything at him, boss. How can he hit me? How can he hit me? I'm not inciting here, but if he tries to hit me, I will throw pangas at him, even knives. Hey, shh. I'm laughing, and this was a very serious. It is still a very serious case, but it is not a story. It is something that has happened. Grown parents fighting in front of their children, in front of their grown kids, and you can imagine how the situation that was there to the small ones' hearts. You know, oh, this reminds me. When we were growing up, there was a family that used to fight, and their sons and daughters used to run helter-skelter coming to our home because we were neighbors. And helter-skelter, come and stop them, they are fighting. And the small ones' hearts were beating. And I later heard that the small ones developed, not the very small ones, those young, they were about 14, 15 years then, because I remember we were 18, we had just finished school, and the neighbor's home used to fight all the time. And we later were told by the mother of that home that the small ones later developed stomach ulcers. You know why they developed stomach ulcers? Because of pain, fear, overthinking. Why are you causing your children all this? You cause them all this pain because they love both of you. It is very unfortunate. Fighting in front of children, and even fighting. Why are you fighting? There's a difference, you sort it out. Don't fight. Fighting is not good. Suppose you just maybe by mistake or mistakenly take a knife and stab another and they died, what would you say, having killed somebody and you wrote those? By the way, a very small argument can cause death. A very, very small argument can bring about death because it depends on how one reacts. For those that react very badly, you can react and cause death and kill, and you end up finding out that you have killed somebody. So guys, please like and subscribe to this channel. Subscribe, guys, so that we grow this channel. This is a channel where we discuss issues of life. This is an issue of life, guys. It is not a laughing matter. No, fighting before children. No, it's not a laughing matter. Discussing issues of life in this channel. And have you heard of these things? Do they occur in your locality, in your country, in your places of residence? Do they still happen? Do they occur? Like and subscribe, and guys, we'll see you in the next one, and bye bye.